Narcissist will tell you his sub-story to appear a victim. At the beginning of relationship with the narcissist, he will tell you that he was a victim in his family, that his mom or dad abused him, or both of his parents, that they were very abusive. He may tell you that he was kicked out of his home by his parents. He may tell you that parents didn't give him money, didn't give him enough food, that he was mistreated. He may tell you that they kicked him out of his house. It's a lot of things that he may tell you to appear as a victim, so you feel sorry for him, and so you see him as a victim, as someone beneath you, someone who you need to help. You will see him as a lost, neglected child. But don't get fooled, because it's not your responsibility. Even if all these sub-stories are true about his past life, it has nothing to do with you. You don't have to save him, because he's an adult. He is over the adult age. He's over 18, over 21 years old, and he's no longer a child. It's his own responsibility to get his life together, to go see psychologists, to seek help if he really feels like a victim. And the proper response is to suggest him to figure out his own shit, because it's not your responsibility. When you meet someone who starts conversation, relationship with a story about himself, how he was growing up, all these unfortunate events in his childhood, you have to cut him off immediately. Relationship will not further develop, because this person already showing you his victim mentality. He's not in charge of his own life. He's not in charge of being an adult and get his life together. Also, narcissist may tell you that unfortunately he lost his job. Unfortunately, right now, due to circumstances, he has no income, he has no place to live. Why does he tell you all of this? He's a grown man. It's his own problems. He has to deal with it by himself. Why does he tell you all of this? Only with one purpose: to move in with you, to use your income, and making excuses after excuses why he can't come up with money, why he cannot provide for himself. And of course, you cannot even expect that he will provide payments for your dates. You cannot get romantic with him, even if he pays sometimes during 1 or 2 dates. Later on, he will make you pay for yourself and then for both of you. And it's disgusting. My previous ex that I met during my vacation over a month ago, I broke up with him. At first, he told me his sub-story that his both parents ended their life in car accident. They died during car accident immediately. That's what he told me. And then he came up with a story why he lost his job, why he lost his home, why he's homeless, why he's living in a shelter. And I believed in all of that BS. I was naive again. I again believed that he is so helpless that cannot help himself to find a new job, to find a place to live. And at first I offered to pay for dates he refused, but later on he said okay. And I was paying for all of our dates. It was disgusting. Nothing is worse than paying for a grown adult man. And these stories that he told me about himself, about his childhood, made me feel like I have to help him. He appeared in my eyes helpless at the moment, and he said that he would eventually find a job and he would make a good income because he told me he had education. And again, I have no way right now to verify any of the information that he told me, but I suspect that all of these stories were lies. I don't believe that he indeed had a good education and could find a good paying job. So don't look at your boyfriend, your partner, as a victim, because all of these stories may be made up just to manipulate you into helping them. And they like to give you a lot of promises about the future, how things will play out later on. You have to snap yourself out of this fantasy. It's nothing more than a fantasy that he creates for both of you. He wants to use you and later on abuse you, make you lose your income, your finances, your savings, things that you were saving for your whole life. And also he wants to live in your apartment, in your home, totally free of charge. Not only that, but he is lazy. These narcissists, they are lazy. They don't want to work. They don't want to do household chores. They expect you, once they move in with you, to do their laundry, to cook, to clean, to make home comfortable for his existence. And he just will lay down on bed, watch TV, scroll Instagram feed, and do nothing. Don't do this mistake. If you at the beginning feel uneasy with all of these sub stories, listen to your intuition and make the right choice to cut him off at the beginning, so you wouldn't waste your valuable time with a loser. Narcissists, they are losers. They want to abuse you and they don't want to work. They want to use all of your resources and they want to stay with you. And they expect you to be their slave. Be very, very careful. Don't trust anyone. Don't trust these strangers. During this time of social media, when people meet online, on dating apps, on Instagram, on Facebook, on different websites, on different forums, you don't know that person, you don't know his environment, where he grew up, especially if he is a foreigner. My previous ex, he was from Spain. If you have different cultures, you speak different languages, it's more easier for narcissists to put a mask and always have an excuse why you didn't understand him correctly. He didn't mean to hurt you. He didn't mean to say that. He meant to say something else. He would always gaslight you. Foreigners, it's not good because languages barrier, will help him to manipulate you to believe in his lies and gaslight you. Be careful. I think that's it. Just stay safe. Recovering from toxic relationships, it takes a long time, and you need this time to regain your level of energy and to become healthy, mentally healthy, because without mental health, physical health is not possible. Think about yourself first, always. Don't believe in their lies.